straighten this shit out, man. Man, shout out to the LDBC, man. Shout out to my brothers Ticket and Mario, the hardest workers on YouTube, man. And shout out to everybody that ever supported. Man, y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe as we come in, man. Hey, man, one thing about the LDBC, man, when one of our brothers constantly taking criticisms that are not true, constantly taking shots from people that just constantly attacking and clout chasing, man. Sometimes we step in and speak up. I know Pastor don't need any help. I know Pastor Rufus wouldn't want me to even do what I'm about to do, but I'm Herm. One thing about Herm, I'm going to speak my mind no matter what. I'm going to hold people accountable regardless. And this Pastor Dowell cat just crossing the line, bro. Day after day after day, this man just keep taking shots, keep disrespecting the man, but he's supposed to be a pastor, supposed to be a man of Yah. And at the end of the day, with his movements and how he's acting and how he's carrying himself, he forget the basic principles about being a man of Yah. He forget the basics. He forget Genesis 1:26-28. Which Genesis 1:26-28 describes as Yah creates man in the image of love, mercy, justice, and righteousness. Man was created to rule the earth with authority. And it said that Adam pointed his finger at Eve when Yah questioned him about eating the fruit of the tree of knowledge. And Adam didn't take responsibility of it. And that's the whole basis of it. End of the day, none of us is perfect. Sometimes we move in a way that sometimes we just need one of our brothers to step in and say, hey, you kind of slipping a little bit, man. Let's get it back together. Let's get it back right. But instead, this man constantly sit here and bash Pastor Rufus left and right. And you supported him going from an elder to a pastor. You guys was all behind Pastor Rufus. But by you carrying on like you carrying on, it's like you clout chasing, bro. You want attention. You clout chasing because a man of Yah wouldn't move that way. A man of Yah would try to make things right and try to, even if that just say some things that you saying are the case. I know my brother Pastor Rufus, so I'm gonna get deep into that in a second. But if everything you saying was to be true, even then, as you being a man of Yah, you would try to galvanize your brother and you would try to get him back on the right track. You want to take this stuff to YouTube. You want to constantly do live streams trying to diss a man and trying to disrespect a man, because when it comes to building communities and when it comes to doing different things as far as the projects you guys been indulged into, people go contribute in different ways. Some people would have connections with certain resources, be able to get you the resources at a cheap price, get you certain fertilizers, get you certain wood, get you certain bricks, get you certain vinyls and stuff like that to build up the communities. Certain fertilizers so you can help grow your food and all that stuff. Hey, I gotta connect on, like, certain people contribute in different ways. So because a man is not out there on the field doesn't mean that he's not contributing. And it go both ways. But to try to make one person bigger than another, you forget the basic principles of being a man of Yah. Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be an image of love, mercy, justice, and righteousness. How you moving, Pastor Dowell? You're not moving righteous. How you moving, Pastor Dowell? Even if everything you're saying about Pastor Rufus is true, you're not showing mercy. You most definitely not showing love. And you most definitely not doing justice because you're not even taking responsibility for your actions and how you carrying yourself. See, I'm pretty sure If it somehow reaches out to you, Pastor Dowell, you'll sit out there and try to talk stuff about me, but guess what? I'm not proclaiming to be a pastor. I'm not proclaiming to be a man of Yah. I'm not even a guy that's part of the brotherhood that you guys got going on. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy, man, that supported my brother, Pastor Rufus. Because one thing about Pastor Rufus, man, he's a righteous man. I had some stuff going on in my life at one point, and Pastor Rufus was right there to help me out. I paid it right back. But Pastor Rufus was right there to help me out through my hard time. I had to bail my brother out of jail. His bond was at 25,000. I had 23,500. I had 23,500. I was 1,500 short. Elder gave it to me right then and there. He said, "Bro, man, I got you. I'm gonna help you get your brother out." And he did. He gave me the other 15. I gave it right back to him, but Pastor was right there for me. He's a great man, and I know the stories that he helped out other brothers on these YouTube streets, even people that dissed him. They either reaching out to Elder behind the scenes, asking Elder for help, and Elder was right there, helping people, right there, making sure people get out the tough binds that they was in. So, end of the day, to attack that man constantly for months like that, bro. Man, it's inexcusable. And you supposed to be a man of Yah. And people supposed to follow your lead. You a poor example of a man of Yah. You a poor example of how a pastor should be. This is what you need to do. You need to take responsibility for your actions, Pastor Dowell. Go to Yah himself. Apologize for how you been doing. Apologize for not being righteous. Ask for forgiveness for not showing love. Ask for forgiveness for not showing mercy. And ask for forgiveness for not showing righteousness to a fellow brother that follow Yah in the same light as you do. Because you supposed to, even if some things that you said is true, you supposed to pick your brother up and get him back on the right track. If that's the case, which I know that's not the case, but if that's the case, that's what you're supposed to do. Especially a man that speak the word to the people every day. Especially a man that gets up in front of the congregation and preach the word of Yah. Pastor Dowell, stop clout chasing, bro. Get your mind right. I'm going to tell you how it is. Get your mind right, homeboy. Get your mind right. Make that shit right with Pastor Rufus. Admit your wrongs. Talk like a damn man. Do it when you do your next live stream for 2-3 hours. Bring up Pastor Rufus. Y'all talk that shit out like man, and you squash it. Y'all don't have to be best friends. But y'all need to talk that shit out to get through it. That's what a man of y'all supposed to do. And you got people like me. I don't even like going to church because I don't trust the men that is spreading the word. I don't trust the pastors because of shit like this. Shit like this made me say, man, why the hell I'm gonna go to church for, man? I could just do my own time with God, pray to God myself, and if I'm gonna read the Bible, I read the Bible on my own, study the word on my own, and leave it at that. I do my own relationship with God instead of supporting the church and following the lead of a man that is not righteous. Following the lead of a man that always showing disrespect. Following the lead of a man that all he does is constantly say derogatory things. There's too many fake pastors, man. There's too many men that clout chasers nowadays. It's too many. And Mike, yes, we are Israelites. I agree 100%. I understand the basis of it. But instead of following a damn fool like Pastor Dowell, man, I'd rather just have my own relationship with God. Own relationship with Yah. I have my own relationship with Yah. I damn sure wouldn't follow his lead. I damn sure wouldn't follow his lead. That nigga is crazy. I'd be the first to say it. That nigga is crazy. Because end of the day, if you are a man of Yah, you want to preach peace. You want to preach togetherness. You don't want to preach separation. You don't want to down another Israelite. You don't want to do that. Because all you want your people to do is come together and follow the bigger path. Because we got way more important shit going on than for your ass to sit up there and try to criticize Pastor Rufus every goddamn day. We got this Project 2025 that finna come right on our ass in a minute. This Project 2025, while they basically taking our civil rights away, we got bigger shit to fry, but you sit around here and want to diss Pastor Rufus each and every goddamn day. What type of nigga is you? But I put it to you like this, Pastor, man. If you somehow do call me out for some reason, I'm going to come up on your live. And I'll tell you how it is if you call me out. I hope you don't, because I really don't like to go back and forth with a pastor anyway, because they can get nasty. Because unfortunately, in my city, we deal with a cursing pastor called Thaddeus Matthews. And that nigga is one of the most disgusting men on earth. Thaddeus Matthews is one of the most disgusting men on earth, the cussing pastor from Memphis. He's funny as hell. He's entertaining. But that sure the hell one pastor I won't follow. It's like now it's about attention. I remember the pastors always in the community, always have a smile on their face, always trying to help others, always trying to preach others to live better, do right. That's what I remember pastors were doing when I was younger. Now the pastors is all about them, it's all about flash, it's all about being the man. Why people want to be the man so much? Why can't everybody be the man? Why can't everybody be equally as important? You making this shit about you, bro. Now, Zay in the bag, this is about a guy called Pastor Dowell, bro. He been disrespecting a fellow brother of mine, Elder. A lot of y'all know him as Elder, but Elder, he's a pastor now, Pastor Rufus, and he constantly been disrespecting Elder for months. And I just got sick of it yesterday, a video that was sent to me. I got sick of this shit, man. I said, I got to speak up on it now. Because they assassinated the character Pastor Rufus, a.k.a. Elder, that is known to many of us. And I just think that shit is not right. I just think that shit is wrong. And I'm just giving accounts to how good Pastor Rufus, a.k.a. Elder, has been to people, period. Uh, Elder always supported everybody's platform. He'll give, he'll support, he'll show love, the whole nine, y'all. That's what Pastor Rufus always have done. Always have done, y'all. And end of the day, and he'll take the shirt off his back to help out one of us, man. But we got this Pastor Dad, they was part of the same sector, stayed in the same community or whatever. He basically dissing Elder and basically making it like Elder didn't contribute at all. Elder is a guy that begged for money. Hell, how Elder beg for money and he gives out more money than he receives. That nigga Elder give out money all the damn time. And and I just find it disgusting that nobody really holding Pastor Dowell accountable. If you are a man of Yah, you're supposed to go by these 4 principles, man. Love, mercy, justice, and righteousness, man. And this Pastor Dowell has to follow those simple principles that's in Genesis 1:26-28. Am I the most holy person in the world? No. Am I a nigga that always walk around talking about the Holy Spirit? No. But I understand the basic principles of it. And at the end of the day, this pastor has forgotten those basic principles. This Pastor Dad has lost his way. And he's a very disrespectful, you know what. And how you leading your people, you gonna lead them into damnation. Because they gonna be lost souls. And that's the worst thing a pastor could do. Lead a whole congregation of lost souls. A congregation is going to be lost when that pastor is lost. And Pastor Dowell right now, he just had to look himself in the mirror. It's still hope. It's always hope for all of us. But what Pastor Dowell needs to do, like I said, look himself in the mirror, look at what he has done wrong, and fix what he has done wrong. And all the rest will come about. He can't worry about what other people have done. But if he shows the leadership of taking responsibility for his actions, then maybe things get salvaged. Then maybe things can get back right within that community, within that brotherhood. But until then, it's gonna constantly be back and forth. It's gonna constantly be 2-3 hour videos. It's gonna constantly be, I want to challenge you in debating and all that stuff. Debate for what? All you gonna do is be disrespectful and show your ass. And the pastor not even supposed to do that. Pastor is not supposed to move in that light. So, like I said, man, we normally talk hoop. We normally talk ball, bro. But end of the day, man, Pastor Dal, right now, man, you basically is the reason why people in my generation would say fuck the church. You the reason why people in my generation would say these simple words, man, fuck the church, because we're seeing all these crooked and unrighteous ass pastors. When we see that, we bet, man, we ain't finna waste our time with that shit. That's what people in my generation would feel. We feel like, why waste our time with the hypocrites? Why waste our time with a hypocrite motherfucker like pastors like you that don't even follow the basic principle they're supposed to follow to get other people to understand and follow as well? How the generation's going to get better if people that follow you follow your lost ass? They gonna be just as lost as you because they follow your lost ass. This shit crazy. This shit sad. I don't care what Pastor Dale admitted it. He just need to admit his actions are wrong. Forget what you haven't read in the Bible. Because a lot of people haven't read the whole Bible. I believe a lot of people haven't. But at the same time, admit Admit your damn actions. That's what he need to do. Admit your damn actions, Pastor Dad. Admit that your actions are wrong. Admit that you've been immature. Admit that you've been clout chasing. Admit that you haven't been righteous. Admit that you haven't shown love. Admit that you haven't shown mercy. And I will drop the link, Kid Trunks. And I don't know if this nigga, he just went live now, Pastor Dowell. I don't know whether this nigga know I'm going live about his ass or not. But I tell you what, if you do talk about me, you going against a nigga that don't care about clout chasing. You going against a nigga that don't mind having the smoke. I cook these bums in basketball. How damn sure would cook a hypocrite ass pastor. I sure would cook a hypocritical ass pastor in a second. I'll cook your ass too. You'll be added to the list. So you can come to me if you want to. Yeah, I just hope that I have no filter. And if you do go to my level, that just shows what type of nigga you is. You go to my level. I really know that you fucked up then. So really, if you do come at me, Pastor Down, you already lost. If for some reason you come at me, you already lost. And y'all, I'm waiting for Mario to drop the link. I just text Mario, so hopefully he dropped the link for y'all. And let y'all in, man. Because I know Kid Trunks wanted to come in. But if for some reason Pastor Dow do call me out, he already lost. Because you going against a nigga, I don't proclaim the so-called be on the type of shit that you claim to be on. Oh yeah, Kawhi 2019. We go cook about that, man. I just had to touch on this, man, because I feel like it's more important because we are so lost and we go against each other so damn much that these motherfuckers that Project 2025 ready to light our asses up. The communities that you building up right now, man, them motherfuckers go come, them damn supremacists go come down there and tear all that shit down. They gonna burn all that shit down if we don't get on that shit and be prepared for 2025. And Wicked Gems, he honestly don't deserve the title, but I'm always show people respect. And I'm just calling him a hypocrite because if you are a pastor, if you are a man of Yah, I understand the definition of being a man of Yah. And just by understanding the definition of being a man of Yah, and you not carrying yourself like that for months, you've been dissing another man or other people that has backed the man for your own agenda. I'm like, shit, what the hell wrong with you? That's how I'm looking at Pastor Down like now. Like, what the hell wrong with you? I mean, shit, we make it easy for these white supremacists. We make it easy for them. When that Project 2025 come out, once our lost ass vote Donald Trump in, man, this shit go haywire. This shit go crazy. This shit go crazy out here. And you think they won't go to the country? And you think they won't come and snatch us niggas up and hang us up? You think they won't come to the country and burn shit down left and right? Shit. Them KKK members gonna be more active than they ever been when Project 2025 come out. And I'm telling y'all that now. See, in the city, they gonna be a little more hesitant. But in the country, you can hang motherfuckers with ease then. In the big cities, they may be all right to a certain degree. But in the country, them white supremacists go act a fool. In any community they feel like niggas done built up in the country, And somewhere that's ducked off, they go find it all. They go burn that shit down and they go hang niggas up and rape women. You want to know why? Because the pastors like this want to go after another black man, go after another pastor. But anybody that backstage, man, y'all let me know in the private chat so I can tell Mario to let y'all in. And damn Lord, shut the hell up, man. You always want to go against me, little nigga. At the end of the day, all I'm ready to talk about is a hypocritical ass pastor. Can you shit? Do you want to talk about that, damn Lord? Have Pastor Dowell a damn hypocrite? You want to talk about that? All you do is try to go against the grain. You can't be me, nigga. You can't go against niggas just to go against niggas and make it look good, nigga. You ain't me, nigga. Yeah, the kid Trump. The kid Trumps, you can come in now if you want to. But Pastor Dow, man, just this what you do today, because you say you admitted that you haven't read the whole Bible, bro. Pastor Dow, go to Genesis 126-28 and read this simple shit that I'm finna read, Pastor Dow. Yah creates man in the image of love, mercy, justice, and righteousness. Man was created to rule the earth with authority. And this is the example. Adam pointed his finger at Eve when Yah questioned him about eating the fruit of the tree of knowledge. And the whole basis of that mission statement in Genesis 126-28 is men have to take responsibility. And that's something that you ain't doing. You being the bum and you being the prime example of why my generation say fuck the church. You the prime reason why we say fuck the church. Because if we got to follow the message of a pastor like you, we going to say, hell no. You're supposed to teach us how to forgive. You're supposed to teach us how to, even in messed up situations, how we can still pull that brother in and we can work together to get on the right track. But instead, all you doing is making videos after videos after videos, dissing a fellow brother that you helped elevated to be a pastor like you. Y'all helped elevate an elder into a pastor. All y'all was clapping and acting so happy when Elder, aka Pastor Rufus, became a pastor. Y'all pushed it. Y'all was dancing, y'all was enjoying. So it's the reason why you elevated Elder, aka Pastor Rufus, into a pastor in the first place. And now, because maybe he had a different view or something, or maybe he called you out over a small specific thing and you made it personal, you took it personal, and you being sensitive about it. I don't know. Only y'all two motherfuckers know. Only y'all two know. But end of the day, they keep going on YouTube to go live, do live after live after live, talking about this man, kicking this man out of the community that he been a part of for all them years. Man, bro, you an unrighteous man. You shouldn't be a pastor anymore. And I honestly believe you need to step down until you find yourself again and fix yourself to become a loving, a merciful, a righteous man. Until you do that, you need to step down for right now and get yourself together. Then come back when you have figured it out, when you have got it right. Step down and let somebody else that shows love, that shows mercy, that shows righteousness take over. Because right now, you are being a poor leader. Right now, you are not being a man of Yah. And right now, you just everything that people in my generation would say fuck it to. You just everything that gives the excuse not to go to church. You the main reason why a lot of us don't go to church. You the main reason, bro. Because we don't want to deal with that bullshit. Because if we go deal with that bullshit that you displaying, we might as well stay in the street. We might as well stay in the street. Man, look, man. This man been coming after our brother, Elder, a.k.a. Pastor Rufus, for months. That's why y'all really haven't seen Elder as much. But end of the day, y'all, Elder, a.k.a. Pastor Rufus, would be fine. And he is good. At the end of the day, man, one thing about it, you would take one brother for LDBC. You would take all of us, man. We don't bar none. I really sad about it because that's just how lost we are as a people. That's just how lost we are as a whole, and stuff like this, division like this, is the reason why we let shit go up under our noses all the time. And when things do happen, we want to come together when it's too late. At the end of the day, we keep doing this division shit, and we don't come together. We gonna be slaves again. In a different way, though. In a different way, though. And when you think about the history of everything, the reason why slavery, for the most, when you think about just slavery itself, we are the actual cause of slavery ourselves. Think about Egypt. It was black people enslaving black people. People of our color, rather. People of our color enslaving other people in our color. So really, because think about it, we were the kings and the queens and all that. And you had all them enslaving their own people. We do it to ourselves all the time, man. And Pastor Dowell, for you to be the age you at, I know you've seen a lot of things, brother. You should know better. But you creating division. If you constantly disrespecting another black man, for you constantly just attacking at the attack towards Elder, aka Pastor Rufus, man. That just shows the lack of character that you have, bro. That just shows that you are just as lost as anybody else in the world, especially of our color. And you leading your people, your congregation into damnation, bro. I'm just telling you how it is, my brother. I'm just telling you how it is. You could be sensitive about it. You could be messed up about it. Hell, you can even call me out. But when you do call me out, though, you already will lose because you're stupid down to my level. Because I'm, as a man, calling another man a hypocrite. I'm standing as a man, calling out a man that's supposed to be a man of Yah to uphold the basic principles that a man of Yah is supposed to have. So if you want to get mad at me about that, cool. But at the end of the day, Pastor Dad, you are a damn hypocrite. You are a poor example of how a man of Yah is supposed to carry himself. And you forget the basic principles of the man of Yah. So like I said today, just look at this single verse of Genesis 126-28. And I'm going to read it one more time for you, Pastor Dad, before I get off here. Yah creates man in the image of love, mercy, justice, and righteousness. Man was created to rule the earth with authority. Adam pointing his finger at Eve when Yah questioned him about eating the fruit of the tree of knowledge. And this the last sentence that you need to look at the hardest. I mean, you need to remember this with your soul. I'm talking about you need to make sure the Holy Spirit within this sentence right here. Man have to take responsibility. And that's something that you're not doing, brother. And this is what you're going to say. This how crooked and mischievous you fit to be. The word justice that's involved in Genesis 1:26-28. I bet you going to say, I've been upholding justice in our community. That's why we kicked them out. So that's going to be your justification of why you're moving like you're moving. And I already know that's what you're going to use to so-called trying to reverse what I'm saying about you now. But you haven't shown love, you haven't shown mercy, and you haven't shown righteousness. But y'all, man, y'all hit that like button. I hit that subscribe, man. And it's all good, man. We hopefully everything will work out. Hopefully Pastor Dowell will get it together. And I'ma stand down. I got you, Pastor. Salute y'all. I'm out.